How's it going, everybody? It's Pumpernickel here, coming back at you guys with another The Division video. So today has been a very busy day for news. Kind of small, minor details, but also very big details. So first off, earlier today, Hamish was streaming The Division, and him and Yannick released some information about the public test server. So the public test server, if you don't know, is basically a server that will be testing all of the core components, actually all of the components of 1.4. It'll start off on Thursday, the 22nd. This will be the technical test, so this will invite all of the players that applied to the ETF, the Elite Task Force, on PC. So this is PC players through Steam or Uplay. This will just make sure that the public test server runs smoothly and that there aren't any hiccups with downloading the client and joining in and all of the little details. So that'll come up on 9 a.m. CET on September 22nd. And then after 4 days, as long as everything works out, the public launch will open up on Monday, the 26th. So that'll be next week. And this will open up for all PC players on Steam and Uplay at 9 a.m. CET. You have to make sure that you have bought the Division, however. So this isn't any sort of beta or anything like that. So you have to have purchased the Division on Steam or Uplay, either one. And unfortunately, it'll be an entirely new client, and it'll appear in your Steam library or Uplay under your games. And unfortunately, there's no information released whether you could preload. I have a feeling that you won't be able to preload it, but that's always still a possibility. Patch notes are kind of another issue. So on Thursday, there won't be a complete set of patch notes released. They don't have enough time to compile and complete the list, but there will be just a rough list of changes so you can kind of specifically test them out, see what's going on. One really great thing about this PTS is that there is no NDA, so you'll be able to stream, take pictures, share, discuss. That's the whole point of this PTS in the first place, I feel. They did announce that in the future some PTSs might have an NDA, but that just all depends on what they implement into the NDA and whether they want to have all the information being shared. There will be a specific section to give feedback on the forums, and this will just be a place where you can list issues or problems that are going on, or just if you have any sort of feedback. Anybody else can read it, but only people on the PTS will be able to write in these forums. So starting off the bat, the PTS won't initially import your characters from the Division. What's going to be happening is that you'll start off with a level 30 character that they give you. You'll be able to test out the tier levels to make sure that they function properly. I'm very excited about this because that was my plan all along, to make sure that to kind of run through all of the tiers. I had actually leveled up a character for that specifically, but it's nice to see that they're testing that as a specific idea, because that was a problem in the past. So the first little bit, it'll be 1 week long, and you'll create a new character in Brooklyn, and there will be a gate in Brooklyn that you'll be able to go through. It'll level you up entirely to 30, give you a full purple set, and teleport you to Manhattan. This will just test the tiers, like I said, and after that is finished, so after a week, you'll get your characters imported in, and you can start testing out the content and the gearing and farming and the min-maxing, kind of. But that leads us to the third phase, phase 2, which is the importing of your own character. It doesn't have a set date or length of time, but once that ends and phase 3 starts, this will be min-maxing. It'll give you access to all the items for free, and you can build your setup, and you can test all the gear sets out and make sure that they work well or don't work well, and then that information can be relayed onto Massive, so the gear sets can be balanced properly. Also, a very important update is the special report. It was announced the last state of the game that there was going to be a special report soon. There's actually a teaser that was released today, that it's going to be tomorrow, the 21st of September. It'll start at 6 p.m. CEST, 12 p.m. EST, or 9 a.m. PST. So that's Central European, I think, Eastern and Pacific time. Actually, there's a Reddit post that has all of the world time, so if you don't want to do the calculations yourself or use Google, you can check that out. Overall, I'm very excited about this PTS. I'm sure it'll be fantastic for the game. It'll really improve it'll improve the player base, first of all, because hopefully this will make fixes work well and no longer have those little tiny bugs that kind of drive people away. Overall, this is a fantastic update for the game, and I'm very excited for the future of the Division. I hope you are too. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe, and join this awesome community that hopefully I'll be able to build up. Alright guys, take it easy. Peace.